Hey yo, what's up guys? So starting the day off cooking and basting a beautiful steak. Hey Siri, set a 7-minute timer. As you guys can see, no more crutches. We are about, let's see, this was week 5, week 6 on Tuesday officially. So I got surgery March 22nd. And I know I probably should have been making more videos for you guys, but I've honestly just been kind of just hanging out and letting time do its thing. I had some really cool campaigns that I had to shoot on Instagram, so it was hard enough just trying to handle all that stuff. I did notice quite a few of you have also torn your patellar tendon, so that made me I need to be back. I need to explain the process and how it's been. Realistically, week 4 and 5 was just kind of the same repetitive exercises that I got through physical therapy. I only went on week 3 and then she told me not to come back until week 5. Week 5 they gave me a few more exercises. Week 5 was kind of where I weaned off the crutches. I was using one crutch for a while. I'm just slowly trying to build that confidence of being able to put weight on my leg. And it's been pretty foreign. Like it's weird. And it's still like super frustrating, still being as optimistic and positive as I can be about it. Like if anything, I'm super happy because now, before I couldn't like carry around anything, shoes, cameras. It takes me a little longer to shoot than like normal, but I mean, for the most part, at least like I can hobble around and kind of get my work done. So that makes things a lot easier. And yeah, just been watching Netflix and just killing the time. Can't say I've done anything like super productive, just trying to stay in like a positive state and realize that there's no excuse for anything. Like some days I wake up and I'm like, well, poor me, like I can't get anything done. But this just moving forward, when I can like move and walk and just live life, that complacency is not even gonna be existent. Like I'm gonna cherish the little things. So if you can find a lesson in your injury, whether you tore your patellar or just any injury in general, I think that's the best way to do it. I was talking to my homie Javon and he said in life, everything is neutral. And we kind of spoke about like us as humans, our emotions are the worst of us. Because if you think about every situation in life, it's all like neutral. But we decide to give it anger, we decide to give it happiness, we decide to give it sadness, you know what I'm saying? So, interesting way to look at things. Whatever happens to you, it starts out as neutral. It's up to you to decide whether you want to feel sorry or you want to be positive and uplifting and try to motivate yourself and others. It's crazy, something to think about. One thing that I've been really focused on is obviously diet. I plan on getting a DEXA scan. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically you go in and they get your BMI, your body mass index, and they can show you how much muscle mass you have on your body, how much fat you have on your body. I just want to know after this whole entire process to see kind of where I'm at. But I've just been focused on like an animal-based diet. You guys know I did keto for the longest time, probably about 2 years, and then I stopped doing it because you really can't put on much muscle. So I needed to incorporate carbs and I got super fat from it. But then I transitioned into like muscle and I bulked up a lot, and now I'm basically losing it all because I'm being so inactive. But basically with animal-based food, steaks, I'm gonna focus on eating red meat, vegetables here and there, and a lot of fruit. That's pretty much what I'm gonna eat. Super simple and easy to maintain and handle. And this is just for me. Nobody's saying you gotta do it. It's just look up animal-based diet, look up carnivore MD, and kind of shape your own opinions. It's something I wanna try out, right? Just to see kind of how I feel. Just to kind of show you guys the things that I've been eating. So we have pineapple. If you don't know, you should always put your pineapples upside down. Makes them so juicy, it's unbelievable. Then going in the fridge, a lot of berries. Ignore this. This is trash. But basically the last few days have just had some steaks. Bro, if you haven't had prime steak, like prime beef, oh my, it hits so different. So we have ribeye right here, filet mignon, that's what I'm making right now. We have some wild caught salmon, some berries, some ginger, a lot of butter. In these 2 containers, like I said, a lot of fruit I got going on. So we have some blackberries right here, and here we have some raspberries. Looking good. Not sure if they're focused, but yeah, that's pretty much, and avocados. That's basically all I've been trying to eat. We also have some kiwis. I'm just showing you guys just to give you a good idea of what I'm eating. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'm eating this way. And you're like, okay, can you give me an example? Like exactly what I can buy? Then right now, like I said, I seared this filet mignon. We have some asparagus with some avocado oil, some cayenne pepper, some garlic. Look at that. Ooh. Sheesh. Basically, once you take this out the oven, you get the butter. Go ahead and baste it and let it rest. Hands down, this is the best way you can make a steak. So just wait till we cut into that thing. Ooh, hope you ain't hungry right now. Today, it might be annoying, but it's also gonna be helpful. I'm gonna show you a lot of products that I've purchased. I'm gonna put them down below in the description. That have just been super helpful throughout this process. This first one being this 64-ounce water jug. Number one, just because you only have to fill it up like twice a day to get your water intake. Water is clearly super important. It's so important to stay hydrated. This thing is a tank. It's huge. All right, time for the magic to happen. Woo, man. Look at that beautiful piece of beef. Sheesh, man, it's just glistening. Cut right into that bad boy, let's see. Now, usually I would make it a little more on the rare side, but this bad boy was such a tank, it's more like on the medium side, which is fine with me, as long as it ain't well done. Because then you're just hurting yourself if you're doing it well done. Can you see that juiciness? Oh, Lord. And, you know, we got some crushed garlic that was in there. Go ahead and top it with that. And then, of course, you guys see the butter is not burned or anything crazy. It's just delicious. Oh, my Lord. Woo! We have our asparagus. Make sure to eat all that. And I'm also gonna have some pineapple with it. When I lived in LA, that's what I would literally eat every day is red meat, and I felt great. Look at me. I'm carrying a camera. I'm carrying food at the same time. Look at us. It's incredible. Using the big boy today. That's why this vlog looks so crispy. Probably a little too crispy. Woo! Little Chloe, what's up? Kind of what your days are basically gonna look like with this injury. You're gonna need someone to be serving you for the first few weeks. But around week 5 or 6, you should be able to do a good amount of things. Pretty much the majority. I can shower by myself now, get in and out. Leo, get away from my food, back up. I can put my socks on. I had to get this thing, it's called a sock aid. Mary hasn't been here, she's at her bachelor party, so it's just been me by myself and the 2 dogs. So yeah, I had to get this dress stick to be able to dress myself. Before I couldn't do that, obviously being in a straight leg brace. So definitely been gaining some independence week 5 for sure. It hasn't been easy by any means, so don't get that twisted. Like I'm over here basically making it sound like, oh yeah, this was, you see Chloe right here? She's gotta be right where I'm sitting. It's been very frustrating, and it still is, because it's not like I can walk extremely far. But, you know, I figured out things around the house. The fact that I've been able to take care of 2 dogs and myself makes it pretty easy. And that's another reason why, like, eating alone, I love to eat, love to make food, cook, all that good stuff. So just sticking to knowing what I'm gonna eat and just making it simple for myself honestly makes my life a lot easier. It's like, he's fake sleeping for his B-roll. No, I knocked out, bro. That meal, bro. Ooh, sheesh. I've been taking a lot of naps. Low-key been sleeping the days away, which, you know, you can take it how you want it. I usually get up for a while, do some watch some TV. Been watching Ozark recently. Season is fire if you haven't seen it yet. Do some computer work, emails, all that good stuff. Knock out, wake up, do some more PT. Weirdly enough, today I'm like dreading doing PT. So essentially what you have to do is work on bending your knee. But all the scar tissue and whatever else goes on in there, it's just crazy. And I'm behind. I'm supposed to be this week. I'm gonna keep working to get there, but I'm supposed to be at 90 degrees. It's exactly 6 weeks I'm supposed to be at 90 degrees. I'm probably at like 45, maybe 50, 55, somewhere around there. So clearly got a lot of work to do. So I really don't want this vlog to be too long. I just want to show you guys some simple things. Oh, you can't see me. That I just feel like are essentials when you have this injury. So I've really been walking without crutches for maybe a little over a week. But yeah, these are some essentials that I just think you really need. So first one being a resistance band. A lot of you guys were asking. I'm gonna put links down below for all of these products just so you know exactly where to get them. You're gonna need this band. Reason being, it helps with some of your PT exercises, whether you're doing a calf stretch, hamstring stretch, knee bending. Your physical therapist could potentially also give you a band, but these are just so solid. This gives you the ability to be able to lift your leg up by yourself. Otherwise, you know, you can try to lift your leg up yourself, or you just have to have someone do it. This right here, this goofy little invention is a sock aid. I wish I would have got this a while ago, but essentially what you do, I can put obviously my right foot sock on, but you put your sock over this, and then obviously it's different when your leg is straight, right? But just to say you have a straight leg, you do this, pull, and then put your sock on, bro. Like, what? I didn't even know this was a thing. When Mary left on her trip, I thought to myself, like, how am I gonna put socks on? You know what I'm saying? And I discovered this is like 10 bucks. And honestly, as long as I'm gonna need to be in this brace, definitely worth the investment. The next thing I got is a dress stick. So you have like that heel thing that helps you get into your shoes. I finally put on shoes for the first time by myself yesterday, and it was thanks to this. Just being able to like slide my heel in. And then it has like these hooks that allow me to, when I get dressed or shower, I can hook my shorts and pull them up, because it's hard to do when you're in a leg brace. And I mean, if you're super flexible and you put your palms to the ground, you probably don't need any of this stuff, but I'm not. And then the other last essential product is a heel slider. One of the things with this injury, really any leg injury, is that when you have to work on getting back that range of motion, your foot being on the carpet and dragging, it's painful. So this helps your foot slide really easily. It's simple, it's like another simple little invention. You don't have to buy this. You could just honestly get a plastic piece and put it on the floor and just find some padding. This is easy to make. Honestly, another great thing, I'm just gonna throw this out here. Having to sleep on your back, your heels, I'm a side sleeper, so your heels are always like, when you're on bed rest for a while, your heels are just sitting on the bed and they start getting really sore and it's painful. So I got these heel cushions, phenomenal. I sleep with these every night. I just put it on the leg with the straight brace, and I haven't had any heel soreness since like the first week. Now you really don't need any of this stuff. It's just, this surgery already cost enough money, so thinking about spending more on little products, it just gives you that peace of mind knowing that I can like change clothes and put my socks on. Like, it just keeps you sane, you know what I mean? So $10 is totally worth that. So now I wanna show you basically what I have to do on the usual for those of you who are wondering, and those of you that have tears. So I put the heel slider underneath. You guys can kind of see it, maybe. It's under my heel. And take the brace off. Ooh, skinny leg, look at that. It's absolutely insane. Again, I had this convenience of having this electric, or whatever you want to call it, recliner chair. So in order to get that bend, I've been using the chair to help me, because you really got to push yourself more than you think. Like, you have to push yourself to pain, but not like excruciating pain. Raise this up as high as I can to where I feel like the stretch, and I'm talking like a pretty painful stretch. Like, ooh, just think about that. Like, normally you just bend your leg like this, right? Just casual. I can't do that on this leg yet. We're getting there. So, got that nice stretch, and then with the band, I'm trying to pull my heel towards me until I feel like some serious pain and hold for 10 seconds. And doing that day by day, the range of motion is just getting better and better. Granted, this is week 6. This process has been very discouraging for me, just solely based on the fact that, like, I watch other people that dealt with this injury and they were way further than I am. But you know, one thing we all gotta realize is everybody's body's different. I probably could have been pushing myself a lot more these past few weeks, but I didn't really know what the threshold of pain that I should be dealing with. I didn't want to like re-injure myself, you know? I'm just listening to the doctors, following their protocol and doing what I gotta do. I mean, if you're behind or you're way ahead, good for you. Just know everybody's different. So all you can really do is just keep working at it. That's where I'm at, guys. Quick little life update. Week 5, moving into week 6. Just trying to get better and, you know, make the best of it. So I hope this video helps a lot of you guys that are dealing with this injury. Be sure to use the comment section as a way to just vent and ask your questions. Not easy, not at all. But I hope everyone has had a great weekend, and you know, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Peace.